All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. Schubert here once again with another episode of Soda Off-Road Racing. I raced a couple tracks previously, or yesterday, or the other day, and I just felt like doing it again before jumping back to another video like Red Dead or anything else. So here we are, once again in the truck series. So far, it's the only career I got going. But if people like it enough, I could add a buggy career and maybe even a 4x4 career, although trucks and buggies are my favorite. Anyways, we've got 3 races left in our truck series in our Season 1. The next track is in the country. It is called Loop Jumpover. There is nothing really spectacular about this track in general, except that you get this nice little loop and a jump in the middle. It's pretty interesting. Sometimes trucks will miss the jump, and since the AI tries to drive directly towards a checkpoint, you'll get people bashing into there. It's kind of funny. Hopefully we can see something like that today. You know, as far as everything else goes, there's a little bit of mud on the track, but nothing too bad, so I'm going to leave my tires at a medium, and we're just going to hop right down into this here today. As you can see, we start off opposite of that little bit of a loop. Nice little grandstands there. You can hear the people cheering and stuff like that. Just There's a little stretch of mud right here. And then as we come around, there's a little patch there. You can see there where they made the track wider just on that one patch of mud. It's pretty funny. Pretty interesting. Like I was saying in the last video, when I was talking in Palm Valley about how they will widen the track and narrow the track, there are some that you can see that... I forgot I had him on. There are some tracks where you can see them do that all the time. Other tracks, they just seem to leave a little more normal most of the time. We're going to try to get past Dynamax here. Like I said, so far, he's the slow one in the series. I don't know why that is, if it's just a roll of the dice or what. I think almost every series I've ever done, I think Dynamax is the slow one, but I'd have to test that.
You're trailing fourth place by 1.0 seconds.
All right, we're towards the back of the pack here. I'm going to kind of gently move myself up if I can. Let them... What are you doing? I was going to say let them try to separate themselves out, but what the hell was that? The K&N here, and then, who is it behind me? Is it... Oh! He did not make that. Oh, that was great. That was great. He totally bottomed out on it. We can take a look right here. VF Goodrich does come around behind me. He slows down a little bit. And then, BAM! He just does not make it. Oh, jeez. I mean, he made it at the end, but... Oh, man. Sorry if I blew my microphone up right there. That was funny. And now I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, why? Why did everybody else just stop? Just because they were about to hit the puddle. I don't quite get it.
You're trailing second place by 2 seconds.
Another spot you got to be careful, because I did actually do a practice run on this track just to make sure I would get the jump correct. You got to watch out for those tires back there that were off to the side of the track. It's pretty easy to go sliding like this right here, like I just did. Smack into those tires, then you lose a wheel, and your day on a track like this is done. And I almost missed that one, it felt like. Wow. Woo.
You're trailing second place by 4 seconds.
So if you get tired of me saying that, oh, this is a technical track, or this is a technical track, or this one's a technical track, the reason I say that is because then you get onto tracks like this, where they're a lot easier. You don't have to worry about what bump you're hitting as you go through a curve. You don't have to worry too much about your throttle. Like, I could keep it pretty well pinned. I'm not doing it because I'm trying to practice control. But for the most part on a track like this, it's easy until you get to that jump. That's the big feature, that's the big issue. And the rest of the track is pretty damn simple. Not like Strip Mine. Well, Strip Mine was pretty easy too. Not like Devil's Bluff where, you know, the whole track was just technical. You had to make it up the hill, you had to make it over bumps in the right way. All sorts of different things. You had some tight little turns up on top, etc., etc. I'm going to go ahead and turn that stuff off. It's kind of distracting me. Let's see. Uh-oh, somebody's bashing away. I could just hear that. Of course, I turned my map off, so now I can't see it, but that's alright. And I mention it pretty much on every track, but, you know, when I used to race with the controller with the D-pad, this track was a pain in the ass. Even more so than some of the more technical tracks, just because there's a lot of gentle movements here. And so having the wheel snap 90 degrees left and right was really difficult. Where are they? They bashing down below? They might be. They might have got into what I was talking about. They might have got to a point where they didn't quite make it. Yeah, there's Dynamax. Look at him smoking away. Steaming and smoking. He's going to get a DNF. And then there is that BF Goodrich? Forget what color, or not color, what brand that truck is. Pretty sure it's BF Goodrich. He looks like he's going to do a DNF. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. No, not the tires. Not the tires. I don't want the tires. Oh man, you hit those solid sons of bitches and your day is done. There is this little puddle down here, which if you hit it, will pull you, just like a real puddle would. It's pretty cool. Like I've said time and time again, the physics in this game were pretty awesome for back in the day. I mean, certainly we have better games now today, but alright, 4 seconds behind. Certainly we have better physics games today, but for what this was at the time, these physics are pretty damn cool. They're pretty good. I don't know how that guy is still bashing away back there. He should be done. Typically when the dark gray or black smoke comes out like that, that means you blew your engine up completely and you can't move. The white smoke is just that you blew your radiator, and the black is that your engine is cooked. If your transmission is gone, I don't think you have any smoke coming out. You can still move when the transmission is damaged in all red, but it's a lot more difficult. Come on. I'm getting so nervous now. I mean, that was a good jump there. I wasn't really nervous about that one, but on a few of these, I'm getting kind of scared that I'm not going to make it. I'm going to end up with Dynamax down there. And once again, I don't understand what it is, but if I recall, Dynamax is like always the slow one. I don't know if there's a roll of the dice the game does at the beginning of a series to determine who is going to kind of place where. You know, they do jockey around a little bit. But if you really pay attention to the results at the end of the race, Dynamax a lot of times finds himself down at the bottom. And so I don't know what that's all about. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, that will change. Oh, hit that pole. Come on, dude. Just maybe that'll change in Season 2. By the way, let me know. I mean, are you enjoying this series? Are you not liking this old game? Do you wish I would get out a first-person view? Do you wish I would do something different, like the buggies? You know, what's your take on a classic game like this? Is it fun to watch? Is it boring? Am I entertaining myself in my commentary? Or am I just annoying? You know, whatever it is, let me know. I need some feedback. It's going to be a little bit different now that I decided to kind of clean up my YouTube and organize things differently. Which, by the way, you'll notice the last video and this video, along with all my previous Soda videos, are now in a Soda Off-Road Racing playlist all by itself. I almost said folder, but I meant playlist. I'm going to go ahead and do this.
You're trailing first place by 4.3 seconds.
I know it's a tight race here, but I think I can risk it for you. At least get one lap around like this. This does make me drive a little bit slower because I can't see. You know, it's a 4:3 aspect ratio, and so you can't really see wide to your left or right when you're making these turns.
You're trailing first place by 1.3 seconds.
And I'm just not good at being able to tell
Final lap.
where the truck is going. Final lap? Maybe I should not do this. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll test it out. Final lap. Let's see if I can get past him here. Gotta make it up this. Don't slow down like he just did. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Come on, baby. Whee! Oh, yeah. Now keep it. Keep it. Keep it.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, nice move.
By
You know it,
0.4
bitch.
seconds.
Leading by like 0.4 seconds. Fuck. Okay, there we go. As I said in the previous video, I know you can't see like what I'm doing with my hands and stuff. I do wish I could put my webcam up, but my recording software doesn't know how to handle it. It goes back and forth between being 4:3 and 16:9, and it doesn't know which ratio to go with. And oh my gosh, I did good with a third-person view that time somehow. Got the win anyways. We're going to hit escape because those other guys, as you can see, well, that guy's going to finish. Will that end it? Those other two guys were at a DNF. The music is back on. It's loud as fuck in my ears. Yeah, it is the 14th today. We made it through Friday the 13th, ladies and gentlemen. We made it through. Let's take a look here. I am still far and away, I don't know. I'm trying to use phrases, and sometimes I'm like, is that a phrase that people say, or am I like mixing that up? I am well and above. I gotta just shut up. Okay, I'm way ahead of everybody else. 188 points. You can see everybody else's results here. We have 2 races left. I'm gonna do the other one right here in a moment, and I'll save the last one all for itself. The next one is called Barren Lands, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember a whole lot about this track, like at all. I don't remember jack squat. So this one will be interesting.